Hello guys, Dominators here, and today we are back in 1.9 with a new snapshot update. Now I've just done the snapshot update for the previous update Mojang released, but they just released this update 2 days ago, and it basically made everything in the last video I did useless, which is why I'm not going to publish the last video I recorded. But I will be covering everything that they added in that, and everything else that I've missed out, because they've added some pretty big mechanics to this now. And I'm going to start at the left, work my way around. The first thing they added in this update was the crafting recipe for the End Rod. This is the block you find in End Cities. They give off light, you can stand on them. And they finally had a recipe added. Let me hop in survival. Take these and I'll show you how it works. One on the top, chorus plant on the bottom, and it will give you 4 end rods. So I don't really need to place them down. You'll see them there. But you can finally craft them now. Now the next item is the Notch Apple, or the Enchanted Golden Apple, because this has been removed from survival. You can no longer get this item in survival, it is no longer craftable, and you can only find it in the creative menu now. So this is to deal with the fact that golden apples were nerfed a couple of updates ago, and because they were nerfed so much, they're no longer useful, and the developers have gotten rid of notch apples. And a lot of people aren't too happy about this. It's kind of wasted the time with all the update videos, and yeah, it's a bit annoying. You're no longer gonna find them in PvP situations. You're probably only gonna find them in pre-built maps or lucky blocks. So we'll leave that. Let's have one actually, and you'll see there, nerfed effects, still not that good. The next item, which was really updated in the first snapshot they released, but I never got around to it, was that iron bars and glass panels have changed the model. They used to be in a cross configuration, but now if you place them by themselves, they will have a 2x2 little pillar there. There we go. And a lot thinner than the previous models. This only applies to 1.9, of course. If you're playing console or any of the older PC versions, they're going to stay the same. Now the next item, which I'll do now, is the major mechanic that they added in the last update, and that is the ability to respawn the Ender Dragon. This was previously done by building a clay creeper face, but they've actually added a new item that allows you to do that, and that is the End Crystal. And the End Crystals are those crystals you see in the end. They already existed, obviously, but they've just had an item added, and you can now find them in the creative menu, and you can now craft them in survival. You're going to need 7 glass in a ring like that, 1 Eye of Ender, and 1 Ghast Tear, and that will give you 1 End Crystal. So we're going to take these items, and we'll try and craft one now. So glass like that, Eye of Ender, then a Ghast Tear, and that will give you 1 End Crystal. And if we pop around, I've got 2 on me, fortunately. They can be placed on obsidian or bedrock, either of the two, and they look like the normal End Crystals, but without the flame. The flame will not appear in the overworld. And actually, I'm going to stand back for this, because they do blow up like the real one, and it's actually blown this up. Yeah, I'm going to have to fix this now. Sorry, Pids, you'll have to stay there. This one hasn't been destroyed too much. That's good, because we need this for the next update, which is the dungeon chests have been changed. They now have different loops. There we go. And I'll show you these guys. Records are now more common, I believe. Armor, horse armor, has been changed, and most of the drops that were once in there have been changed. So, okay, my inventory is full. No, it's not working. Oh, no, this is the blacksmith chest. Never mind. Let me hop into creative, and I'll show you the real chest. Kind of messed that up, that's the wrong chest. There we go, and we'll change this one, yeah, to the dungeon chest. Let's try that. Come on. Come on, die. You have so much health now. There we go. And I'll actually get rid of all this now, and I'll show you what we get. So the items have been changed. String is more common, I believe. Redstone is now more common. Horse armor now spawns at a more frequent rate. And you will notice that there is a little bit of a difference. There we go. Get you now. Come on. Out you come. Come on. Come on. Die. There we go. Let's see what we got. So again, golden apples will now spawn in dungeon chests. Saddles will spawn. Gold will spawn, which is very useful. And we got 8 string from that. I do believe that wheat isn't as common as it was. You used to get wheat a lot in dungeon chests. Wheat doesn't appear as much now. So that's that. Now the last item in the overworld to mention here is the new potion that was added in this week's update. And that is the Potion of Luck. Now this potion has the property of increasing the number of drops you'll get from a mob. You can't craft it or brew it at the moment. It's creative only, and it only has a limit of 5 minutes. So it is going to last a while, but again, it is creative only, so something that map makers will use. So we're going to drink that. You'll see it's got a new icon, a little clover there. And there is actually a negative version of this, which you can't find in the creative menu. You have to find it, I believe, in commands. No, they don't have it. So you will have to use commands, and that will give you the bad luck status, which is pretty much the opposite. Now the last feature I'm going to add a feature that was added a couple of weeks ago, but has now been changed in this update, which are skeletal riders. Now there is a chance that when lightning strikes, a skeleton horse will spawn, so you will be able to find these in survival now. But these skeleton horses have a special ID tag. They look like a normal horse until you get close. And these guys will spawn. These are skeletal riders. And if I have... Oops. Game... There we go. Game rule... Keep inventory true. These guys will spawn if you go near a skeletal horse. They are called skeletal riders. They have enchanted helmets and a bow. That guy doesn't have a helmet because it's Halloween and mobs wear jack-o'-lanterns for whatever reason. Don't know why. But, yep, he's wearing a jack-o'-lantern. Nice to see you, mate. Happy Halloween. And they are quite powerful. If we head into game mode survival, they can shoot at you from the horse. However, they are quite bad at it, as you'll see. There we go, that one managed to hit me now. They are quite powerful. Again, diamond swords aren't doing as much as they used to. Which? Yes, you, the jack-o'-lantern, I see ya. I find the easiest way to deal with them is probably to kill the rider first. Come on, die, come on, come on, up you get. There we go, got rid of him. And the horse is going to run off, and we can deal with the next rider now. Where'd he go? There you are. The tip is to keep moving, because again, their aim is really bad. Let's actually hop back into creative now. And these guys used to drop end crystals. This was removed in this week's update. They now will only drop bones. And the number of bones you will get will increase. You'll see we've got 50. That's because we have the luck in status effect. There you went. Come on. Off with you. They do drop their bows and helmets. There we go. There's a helmet. It has random enchantments on it. Fairly good enchantments though. So if you manage to kill them, you do want to grab their helmet. But again, not much use as of now. They're just really a novelty feature. They don't spawn that often. They're not that powerful if you're in a late game. And really, they don't have any more purpose now. Now, we're going to hop into the end now, and I'll show you the last two features. Yep. That's where you guys went. Oh, there's so many chest pids now. We are now in the end. This is past the Ender Dragon. I've obviously killed the Ender Dragon from the last video I did on this world. The Ender Crystals aren't destroyed, so I'm actually going to go destroy them now and show you what this feature is. So, while I'm destroying these, I'll talk about the next feature, which is potion arrows. Potion arrows were added long ago in the game. They weren't craftable until now, and the way you obtain them is really interesting. It requires a lingering potion. You do need a lingering potion for this. So that means you will have to have killed the dragon before. So these potions are going to be a late game item. So I have, yep, a potion of poison on me right now. And I think we'll just grab a night vision potion for this. There we go, thank you. And we're gonna actually head into survival. And gonna throw the potion down there and shoot the arrows into the potion. So whatever potion you dropped down, it will turn those arrows into that certain potion. So that was a poison potion. So if we pick it up, oh, there they are. We got arrows of poison. And that's how you actually get those sort of arrows. And so you are going to require quite a lot of potions to get a stack. Obviously you're going to have to brew the potions, but that shouldn't be too much of a difficulty. It does mean, however, you do have to kill the Ender Dragon, which is where I'm reaching now. So we're in the end, we've killed the Ender Dragon, the portal has ignited, and say you want to kill the dragon again. I mentioned this before. Previously you had to build a clay creeper face, but now these have added. And these items, the end crystals, will allow you to respawn the Ender Dragon. Now you have to have 4 end crystals. They don't have to be in any particular way. You can have as many as you want, as long as there is at least 4, I believe. You can't place them next to each other, that won't work. But you do have to have them in a ring. There we go. You'll see the portals disappeared. They have this little signal. And what the crystals will do is they will actually reunite every single one of the towers. You'll see there, the beams. They're fixing the iron bars. They're reuniting the crystals. And one by one, all of these will have been fixed. Now there is a glitch that the beams will not appear if you're too far away. And it actually respawns the Ender Dragon. There you go. Ender Dragon's back in. Portal has disappeared, and you can continue to fight the Ender Dragon. Now, I have to note that this Ender Dragon will not drop eggs. Only the first Ender Dragon will drop its egg. The rest of the dragons will only drop XP. And every time you do kill a dragon, a new one of these will spawn. I've killed it twice in the world, so we actually have 2 of these little portals here. So it does get quite crowded if you've killed a lot of dragons. But that is mainly it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Check out the other 1.9 videos. Check out all the other update videos, all my other Minecraft videos. Please subscribe and stay tuned.